Hello, everybody! Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. My name's Nares. Abayam Dama Nareswara. Can I ask you all a question? What does true beauty really looks like? That's the question I've been asking for ages. But luckily, my mom told me a story that explains that. Sounds interesting, right? Well, buckle up, folks. Together with me, we are going to explore the story of Keong Mas. In the kingdom of Daha lived a king with his two daughters. The two daughters, who are named Dewi Galuh and Chandra Kirana, were two of the most gorgeous girls inside the kingdom. But it's clear that Chandra Kirana was more fabulous and also more well adored by the people. This made Dewi Galuh envious, and that envy turns into hatred. The time flew like the wind, and the two sisters grew up. The king decided that it's time for Chandra Kirana to marry Raden Inu Kertapati, the prince of Kahuripan. Dewi Galuh, who overheard the conversation, felt furious. She had set eyes on him, and now his man is going to be taken away by her own sister. This time, she won't let her get away with this. She traveled far to meet with the wizard, who then she asked to curse her sister. "Oh, sir, curse that wretched sister of mine. Make her so that she wouldn't be able to marry anybody ever again." "Anything for you, my dear. Your wish is my command." One day, Chandra Kirana was at the beach. She was playing with the warm water when the wizard came at her and cursed her. "Abra, Kedabra! I turn you into a golden conch." Somebody help me! Across the sea, an old woman was out fishing when her fishing net caught something shiny. She picked it up and saw that it was a conch, a golden one. She was intrigued by how the conch sparkled in broad daylight. So she brought it back home. The very next day, the old woman went out to go fishing. And as the conch was left alone, it turned back into Chandra Kirana. "Oh my God, I turned back into my old self. This is a miracle." Chandra Kirana was relieved and also thankful for the old woman. So she decided to help her out a bit. This house is a bit dusty. I guess I'll help her clean it. And there's no food on the table. I'll cook for her. Shh, shh, shh. As she finished her job, she turned back into the golden conch. The old woman came back from fishing and was in shock because her house was clean and there was food on the table. she pondered on who would do such thing. And day after day after day, the same thing kept happening. So one day, she was curious. She left her house and peeked from outside to see what was really going on. From there, she saw that the golden conch turned into a beautiful woman. She rushed back inside and started to bombard her with questions. But Chandrakirana was startled, and left with no other choice, she decided to answer every single question. Meanwhile, Raden Inu Kertapati was out searching for Chandrakirana. He couldn't believe that Chandrakirana would turn down the marriage just like that. But Dewi Galuh, who overheard his plan, asked the wizard to spy on Raden Inu. The wizard turned into a crow and started to gawk at false directions to him. Gawk, gawk! Go that way! Gawk, gawk! Go that way! Na, 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 na! Raden Inu was a bit suspicious of the bird and also a bit annoyed by the constant gawking. So he pulled out his sword and tried to shoo away the bird. Yeah! Go away! The crow was frightened by the blade and turned back into the wizard. The wizard started to run away, but before Raden Inu could catch up, the wizard disappeared into thin air. He decided to continue on his journey to find Chandrakirana when he stumbled upon the old woman's house. From outside, he saw Chandrakirana inside. He was shocked, so he barged inside the house and surprised her from behind. Kirana, what are you doing here? How? And why did you run away? Raden, is that really you? Oh my God, I miss you very dearly. A wizard had turned me into a conch, and now I'm living with this old woman. The two got back together, and Chandrakirana's curse was suddenly broken. Oh my God, what's happening to me? The curse, it's broken. Oh my God. The two lovebirds eventually came back to the kingdom and got married, and Dewi Galuh was banished from the kingdom by his own father. Well, that's the story my mom told me. So, what does this have to do with the meaning of true beauty? Chandrakirana showed that even when she was faced with difficulties, she kept calm and kind towards others. This also correlates to an idea. True beauty isn't shown on the outside. It's what's inside that counts. So really, the meaning of true beauty comes from inside us. Well, I guess that's all I can say from here. That's all from me. Thank you for tuning in. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. I'm Nares, and I'm here to end this epilogue. See you next time.